minute for this video. Just to let you know, I had a really bad game, okay? I was put on a team that no one gave me shit for. So this is why I have no ammo in anything. And all of the stuff I have ammo in was found, okay? I haven't even found a single piece of shit yet. So, if I make it, I don't know. Oh shit. No, don't kill me, please. No, I won. Now I destroyed the game. No, I killed myself. I can't believe this happened. I can't believe that happened. Maybe if my teammates weren't being jerks, they would have won. This is not copyright, I just like this.
Nina the Killer is a fan-made character for the creepypasta created by Allegoric 12 on DeviantArt. They have since deleted their account and are no longer in the creepypasta fandom. They do not wish to discuss Nina. She is infamously known in the fandom for being of the Marys, largely due to her characteristics being heavily based on Jack the Killer. There have been many fan recreations of Nina the Killer, but none have made an impact on her reputation. Since the deletion of Allegoric 12's previous account, there is not much original artwork or information known about Nina the Killer. This is my take on Nina's twisted story. It is not the official origin, but I welcome you to do your own research and find out for yourself. I never could have imagined Jeff's madness could be so overwhelming. He's not only consumed by it, it affects those around him.
Hello? Hello?
On the third floor. She grabbed her books and before 5 minutes was up, she ran to class. Her English teacher annoyingly held out her hand expectantly. "Where's your assignment, Miss Ouellette?" Natalie swallowed. I forgot it at home." The teacher growled disapprovingly. "Your time is up, Miss Ouellette. Don't disappoint me." Natalie felt puzzled by the thought for a moment. She didn't know why, but those words seemed to melt through. She simply ignored it and went back to listening to the lesson, dozing off after not too long. Later that day, she was heading back to her locker for 4th period, and suddenly her boyfriend Chris came up to her. "Hey, can we talk after school?" She smiled lovingly at Chris, though strangely, she didn't expect anything. He was always such a sweet guy. During her French class, she paid little attention, instead doodling things from her imagination, like saw, people being stabbed and knives. Other people say it's pretty dark of her to draw such things, but she saw nothing wrong with it. For a strange reason, it almost felt normal to her. "Miss Ouellette." She quickly covered her drawings with a piece of paper and looked up at her French teacher. He gestured her to move her arm with a slight turn of his head. "Show me your work." She hesitantly moved her arm and the piece of paper to show the picture of someone being stabbed. The teacher stared, puzzled. She smiled nervously. "Erase that and start your work," he said in a calm tone. He walked away as she sighed and erased the picture. "And Miss Ouellette," she looked up at him, "your time is almost up on getting your work done. I suggest doing it now." She growled at the remark. Time always seems to be against her. As far as she cared, time could go fuck itself. After class, she walked out of the school to find her boyfriend standing near the fence by a sidewalk. She smiled and walked over, hoping her day could at least be cheered up by him. But as she walked over, her smile faded. He wasn't smiling back. "Chris, what's wrong? What did you want to talk about?" "Natalie, I think it's time that it's time that we should see our kids." She felt her heart break. "But why?" He gave a stern look. "It's your mindset. Your drawings, they creep me out. I think there's something wrong with you. And the saddest part is, you haven't even told me why you're acting like this. It makes me feel like I don't even know you. I just can't do it anymore. I'm sorry." And with that, he began to walk away. Natalie slammed her hands on the bathroom counter at home. She stared at herself in the mirror, eyes twitching. "I won't hurt myself like the others. I can stay strong."
Oh, your teammate, okay.
There was a needle in the place. She chuckled slightly. "No, I'm doing this because I want to." She held up the needle with thread at the end. She smirked widely. Time is up. Pierce after pierce. Cut after cut.
Oh god, that's cool. You just get this on my Instagram. Shit out, that's not. Thank you. Who just sent me a thing? I don't know. Shit, turn around.
I'm doing this because I want to. She held up the needle with thread at the end. She smirked widely. Time is up. Pierce after pierce. Cut after cut. Even though excruciating widely. Time is up. Pierce after pierce. Cut after cut. Even though excruciating pain was going through her, she did not whine, she did not whimper, she did not cry. There was no more tears to shed. All she did was smile. The blood from the piercings made a low dripping noise from the sink and onto the counter.
That's cool.
When she was finished, she stood back to the mind of her handiwork. She stroked the horrendous stitches on the side of her mouth that spread into a wide smile. She felt the warm wet blood on her fingers and licked it gently, consuming the metallic taste of liquid in pure ecstasy. She stopped when she saw her mother's reflection in the mirror behind her. her mother's wide-open eyes and pale face. She suddenly felt the pain and cried, "Mum?" She had never felt so confused. What had just happened to her?
Oops.
Her mother was worried, and she scheduled some therapy for her. Natalie had gotten rid of the tension and figured how much pain it would bring, so she went to the therapist. She made sure her foot was up, not to let anyone see. She sat down on the comfortable leather seat and stared at the blonde-haired woman across from her in silence. "Your name is Natalie, isn't it?" Natalie just nodded. "I'm Deborah, and I'm here to help. Now tell me, what have been some of your problems?" Natalie stared. Time has been my problem. Deborah had a confused look. "What about time?" Natalie's hands roughly gripped the leather seat. "Everything. It makes you live through it, slowly progressing through life, being controlled by society, only to be tortured. It's a vicious cycle. Time does not end. It doesn't slow down. It doesn't speed up. It's violent, and you live through the torture over and over again, unable to fast forward through it." Natalie had really no idea what she said. She wasn't herself anymore. Things she kept contained.
But I need the bandages in case.
It was impossible, but for some strange reason, she
can I have the SMG? That amount.
The therapist leaned closer.
Thanks.
"Sweetheart, I want you to tell me what happened to you." Natalie still stared. There was a long pause. She smirked slightly, and her piercings from the stitches slightly opened up again. "Why don't you tell me, Blondie? You're the expert." Deborah seemed to have an annoyed look. "I can't help you until you tell me what's wrong, Natalie." Her fingers started to tear into the leather seat.
Who's shooting who?
Isn't here anymore.
Oh, I found him. I've got him.
With that,
I'll get him. I don't see them. I'm coming to you. It's okay. Here. Okay, you've got them. Attack, yes. Okay, no ammo in it then. Damn it. Oh, shit.
Deborah's eyes widened. She hastily got up out of her chair. "I'll be right back. Please sit here." She walked out, leaving her alone. Natalie did not move. She sat perfectly still. After a while of waiting and patience, her parents smiled. She stood, happy to go, but she noticed her parents' expression. Her father had a strange, sad look on his face. Her confusion grew, but she said no word and followed them to the car. Tired from a long day, Natalie began to drift off on the car drive home. At least, that's where she thought they were going. Strangely, she heard a dark voice speaking in her dream. It almost sounded like herself echoing into eternal darkness. Your time is up. She shot away revolving down her face. It wasn't coming. It wasn't in the car. She was in a bed. A white bed in a white. She looked to her side, seeing that she was tied up to a heart monitor. She went to get up, but suddenly realised she was down. She panicked and began to struggle. She heard a door to her left. The man in a white shirt looked at her, his hands behind his back. You must be very confused right now, I can imagine, but I'm letting you know. Give you some mental drugs to hopefully help your state of mind. She opened her mouth to protest, but was quickly silenced. You'll be back to normal in no time. Just try to relax. He walked over. She tried to move away, but couldn't, due to the bonds around her legs and wrists. He carefully took a mask out and put it over her mouth and nose. She tried to shake it off, felt herself starting to slip, and her eyes slowly shut. Suddenly, she woke up. She couldn't comprehend what was happening. She was being given multiple injections. She was being rubbed on her. She felt woozy, but very aware of her surroundings. Her heart was
Okay, God, for that.
the
Right?
doctors took notice of her, seeing her open eyes. One of the doctors was yelling at another. She couldn't understand what they were talking about, but suddenly felt a rush of adrenaline shoot through her body, and she began to slip through her bonds, shaking violently. One of the doctors was about to try to hold her down, but suddenly was hesitant to do so. All three of the doctors backed away. She sat on the edge of the bed now and ripped off the mask from her face. She got up, started to stumble, yet caught herself. Her breath hitched, her vision was blurry, and suddenly she felt severe pain in her chest. She gripped her chest where her heart should be, then fell to the floor and completely blacked out. She woke slowly. She was back in bed and the doctor was sitting beside her. Something went horribly wrong. She didn't know why, but she felt hatred towards the doctor. He took notice of it and looked away. You weren't supposed to wake up while you were dozing. We aren't sure how it affected you, but we have a feeling that we're going to find out. He paused for a second before taking out a small mirror, not looking at her. It happened to have an effect on your appearance as well.
Hello?
She looked at herself in the mirror. Her eyes
Hello?
widened. They were completely
Hello?
friendly. She noticed that she still had the stitching in her mouth. and for some reason,
Hello?
she couldn't help
Hello?
but heart rate started to increase again. She gave out a low shock. The doctor
Yellow?
was shocked.
I will say you are dumb.
Doctor.
Hello, 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 hello. Really?
Drawing gruesome pictures on the walls in blood, followed by the phrase,
Hello?
"Your time is up." She slowly turns to look at them, a wide-eyed
Look this.
The police quickly pulled out their weapons, but not enough. She was already charging at one with a knife she had grabbed from the table. She slashed it right across the waistline. Blood and organs flooded out, and the policeman collapsed to the ground.
Thanks.
The other
That's
shook his head with
cute
fear.
little monster.
Afraid.
Well, that worked. How about you have?
Your time is up. She slowly slid the knife all the way onto the floor. Natalie's mother was sleeping silently next to her husband. She woke to the sound of knocking on the front door. Annoyed at the fact that someone was knocking at such a late hour, she got up and walked out of her bedroom to go check who was there. It was a cold night, and the rain was pouring down outside. She walked up to the door and paused when she was about to grab the knob. There was a faint sound of laughter in the rain. She pressed the ear against the door. Hello, Mother. Natalie burst through the door, knives in hand. Her mother stumbled back, hitting her head against the crack. One of the knobs broke into her skull, and it bled violently from the back of her head onto the floor. She had fallen to the ground, stunned but still conscious. Natalie towered over her and slowly knelt down to meet the level of her eyes, and showed her two knives covered in thick red blood. She ran to Natalie tilted her head. You were weak. You did nothing. All her mother could do was shake and gasp like a fish on a line. Natalie grabbed her mother and gently set her down. She proceeded to stand on top of her and started to make a V cut into her chest. Her mother only gasped and shook. Natalie knew that she didn't have much time left. She proceeded to forcibly open her mother's chest cavity with a loud crack. Natalie reached inside to grab her mother's heart as it beats slowly in her hand. Its pulse growing clearer and dimmer. Suddenly, she ripped out. Blood spurted.
What the fuck?
Her mother directly in the eyes.
Give me a minute.
Yes, at lunchtime. I'm sorry.
I didn't even hear you yesterday.
As she slowly died. Sweet dreams, she said to her mother's body. Your time is up. She put the heart in her mother's mouth, patting her cheeks softly, and stood up. She was done. Natalie's father, David, had awoken and realised his wife had not returned. His eyes started to adjust to the darkness of the room and suddenly realised Natalie was standing by his bedside, smirking crazily with her green eyes glowing in the darkness. Blood was all over her and the scent was unbearable. She put on a fake sad face. Oh dear, Mother's gone. I wonder who will get the money. She suddenly grabbed her father's forehead. That's all you ever cared about, wasn't it? Her father, however, was a fighter, so he sprung up, grabbing her by the neck and threw her to the ground. He started to stomp on her chest until she coughed blood. Does it feel good, Daddy? She coughed up more blood. After all, you never seemed to mind doing it all those years ago, did you? He narrowed his eyes. You aren't my daughter. A wide smirk spread across her face, and she looked at him with her glowing eyes as blood dripped down her thigh. You're right. I'm not. She suddenly tripped him, causing him to fall hard on the floor. She got up, both knives in hand. They say the bigger you are, the harder you fall. She grabbed a pillow and stuffed it in his face, and she started to stomp on it harder and harder, hearing a loud crackling noise after a while. When she pulled the pillow away, his face was gruesomely mutilated. He was whimpering.
What the?
Pain too much for you? She stabbed both knives into his stomach, leaving them there for now as she ripped off one of the large heavy wooden poles from the bed. She stabbed it down, putting all the weight of her body onto the pole. The pole started to squeeze his insides up into his body. He started to gag and blood poured from his mouth until his breath went silent. With a final push on the pole, suddenly his organs burst out of his body.
That's cool.
Nasty gore piled onto the floor and the sides of his face. Your time was up.
What did she say?
You?
Finally, this would be her favourite night. quiet, it was apparent that he must be hiding something. Oh dear brother, she started to walk inside. All I wanted to do was have as she stepped further, she listened closely for any sound, any breathing. She even sniffed the air for his putrid scent. The closer she listened, she finally noticed something. A faint breathing noise. Quack! She fell to the ground, trembling. Her brother was behind her, with a now bloody baseball bat. He was glaring down with anger, panting in rage. She tried to slowly get back up, but he hit her again. Mother always did like you best. He hit her hard one last time before taking a breather. She was bleeding heavily, her green eyes drooped, glowing faintly in the darkness. She felt weak and looked up at the ceiling. She recalled the days that she had spent in here, being tortured, having to go through it for 4 years. She felt a sudden rush of energy in her body. She started to laugh. Her brother went to hit her again, but she used both her knives to block. You're going to hell, brother. With a strong push, she sent her brother flying over the bed and hit his head against the wall. He growled. She got up and quickly stabbed two of the knives at his arm, keeping him pinned. He screamed and struggled. Let's see what we can do. She started walking around, seeing a butter knife on the left side. She picked it up and walked over. They say it's fine, under the stop. He looked with horror as she started to dig out his eye. He shrieked loudly, and she quickly tried to block. Now, we can't have the made anyway. He wasn't able to see anything, and the pain was unbearable. Blood leaked violently from his right belly. He cried, but he was now shaking. She picked up a pair of scissors and walked over. I think you'll be tough with me, brother. She stabbed the scissors into his gut, and he crawled out. She treated him like nasty bastard. Cutting through his skin like a paper. She lifted up his blood and said, "Dying. You know what I love? Macaroni." She started to cover She went down to his clothes and started cracking them off, one by one. Next, she snapped off his fingers. He was choking on his own blood now. She put his cloth down, and blood poured from his mouth. There, brother. Maybe this will make you feel better. She stabbed her then jammed it. He choked and died. The girl, known as Natalie, in the at herself in the mirror and heard. Looking down, she noticed a pocket watch. She stared at it curiously before an idea flashed into her mind. She took out one of her knives and grabbed the pocket watch, beginning to disassemble the watch until only the small clock was left. Time makes you live through torture, she said slowly. She began to slowly dig it into her eyes, and the vision of her left eye grew blurry and red. Her eye felt as she tore it. There was a swishing sound until it felt like the clock burst.
Ooh.
So much easier, she continued. But good meals often take time and preparation. Wouldn't you agree? Della shrieked in us.